On this week's Kids Connection, we head on over to the Hughes Brothers Theater in downtown Branson and talk with some amazing kids that you may recognize. Every once in a while, we love to feature some of our younger performers here in town so you can see what it's like to be part of one of these amazing shows that we have here in Branson. Well, we had the chance to talk to 3 or 4 of the Hughes Brothers children, and we got to talk about everything. I think you're going to enjoy our conversations. They don't even remember the first time they were on stage, but it's a daily thing for them now, and you get to find out what it's like to have people clapping and cheering for you when you're 7, 8, 9 years old, and what it's like to grow up in such a large family that is dedicated to providing family entertainment to all of our guests that visit us here in Branson. In addition, we teach you a really fun magic trick with my magical partner, Xander. It's a trick that you can all do at home, and all you need is a deck of cards and a little bit of practice. So stay tuned for the end of the show and watch this great magic lesson that each and every one of you can do. I hope you enjoy this week's episode of Kids Connection. I'm your host, Christopher James. Hi, this is Christopher James with Kids Connection, and we are at the Hughes Brothers Theater out here with our friend Jonas. Hi, Jonas.
Hi.
Hi, how old are you, buddy?
7.
7 years old. Cool. And what do you do in the show? Do you sing?
Yeah.
You do? What songs do you sing?
Well, Somebody's in Love.
Uh-huh.
And the Family Number.
The Family Number? Are there a lot of people in the Family Number?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many people do you know?
What?
How many other kids are in the Family Number?
I don't know how much there is, but I just know all their names.
You just know all their names. Cool. That's probably a good start. How long have you been in the show? You're 7 years old now. How long have you been in the show? Do you know how long?
No, not really.
Since you can remember? Yeah? Were you really little when you started?
I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure? What is your favorite part of being in the show? Do you have a favorite song that you do or a favorite part?
Somebody's in Love.
What is it?
Somebody's in Love.
Really? Why do you like that?
Because.
Just because? Mm-hmm. Do you like being in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should people come and see you in the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should kids get out and learn how to sing? And do you dance in the show too?
No.
No? You just sing? That's good. That's cool. Well, we'll tell the other kids to come out and see our friend Jonas in the show. 7 years old. Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Probably a police.
You want to be a policeman?
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Yes? Well, that's really neat. Well, tell everybody hi out there.
Hi.
Hi. Tell them, come see my show.
Come see my show.
All right. We're here with Jonas at the Hughes Brothers Theater. This is Christopher James. And we are out here with another member of the Hughes Brothers show out here. It. That's the name of the show, right?
Yep.
Yeah? Why is it called It?
Because it's just it.
It's just it?
Yep.
How is it?
Good.
Is it good? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite part of it?
Being in the show.
Being in the show. We should tell everybody. What's your name?
Ashton.
Ashton. How old are you, buddy?
12.
12. And do you remember when you started in the show?
No, because I was a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a little baby, and you were out there singing and dancing?
Well, no, I was just being held.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, for the family part.
Yeah?
So.
What is the family part? Describe it to everybody.
Well, it's when all the family comes out and we all sit down and, well, not all of us, but we kind of tell us about our family a little bit.
Uh-huh. Like a story about the family?
Well, kind of, but not really.
Yeah. And then what do? Do you sing?
Yeah.
Yeah? What is your favorite song in the show?
I don't really have one.
Oh. Well, you like them all. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, you go to school, you have like a room backstage, right? Where you guys do your schooling and everything?
Yeah, we're homeschooled, and so we can go in there and we can do school sometimes, but we don't necessarily always do school in there.
Do you have like a schedule every day that you do? Like, you have the show pretty much in the evening, right? Is that when you do the show? And so do you have to be here at a certain time and you have like a whole schedule throughout the day?
Well, no, we do have a math tutor that comes and tutors us here.
I could use that.
Yeah.
Are you good at math?
Yeah.
I say I'm not very good at math. No, it's gooder than my English though.
Yeah.
So that's good. So what else do you like to do for fun, buddy?
I like to play football.
Really? Do you play with on a team or anything?
Well, after the show, sometimes all the boys, we just come out and play.
Yeah, because there's a lot of kids.
Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have.
Are you doing math right now? Are you trying to calculate it out?
I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
Oh, that's not too bad, right? And you all get along?
We try to.
That's good. I think that's like anybody. Everybody all tries to get along in their family. That's neat. So what do you plan to do when you get a little bit older? You want to keep performing?
Maybe.
Yeah? Have you thought about what career you would like?
No.
No?
Not yet.
But you enjoy being on stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It must be a lot of fun. Being, how old are you again?
12.
12. You're 12, and every night pretty much you got people clapping and cheering for you. Isn't that nice?
Yep.
I didn't have that when I was 12. I had like a paper route. That was about it. But you get people to clap, and you guys are really popular. Mm-hmm. Everyone's always telling us when I interview them about It being one of their favorite shows. Is it confusing that the name is It?
No.
No, not to you, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us.
Thanks.
Emeline. How old are you, Emeline?
I'm 12.
You're 12 years old, just like
11.
Uh-oh.
12 in a month.
You know what you need? You need a math tutor.
No,
And
I do not.
You don't? I'm just saying.
It's only in a month, and you do not know how badly I want to be 12.
Why do you want to be 12 so bad?
Because then I can go do the best things ever with Hannah.
Real? What is there that you can do at 12 that you can't do at 11?
I can go to Young Women's.
What is that?
It's an activity that we do in our church. There are different levels. We have primary age, and then the boys go to Young Men, and the girls go to Young Women.
When you're 12.
And I want to go to Young Women so badly.
Yeah?
And everyone else in my class are in it already who's a
You're
girl.
a little left out.
Yeah.
See, that's how I was. I was really young in my class, and so everybody else could drive, and they could do all kinds of things, and I couldn't do it yet. It was very aggravating, right? But what do you do in the show? Do you sing?
Yes.
You do? And your favorite song is? You like them all.
Yeah.
You like them all. Do you have a favorite part, even if it's not a part that you're in? What do you think is the most exciting part of your show?
The violins.
I love
the
that.
violins.
Yeah. I saw the violin part. It's really, really cool. Do you play any instruments?
Yes, actually, I play violin, but I'm not in it yet. I don't know that part.
You're not in that part at all?
Yeah.
No? But maybe someday.
Yeah.
So tell me all about you. If you had to sum yourself up and tell everybody about your personality and who you are, what would you tell the kids?
I'm really talkative.
No.
I love math. I don't really
But you don't
like
know the
anything
difference
else.
between 11 and 12?
I do know the difference.
Oh, okay.
I just felt like I wanted to.
Okay, so you're good at math. You're very talkative.
I love performing.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time you were on stage, or were you too little?
I don't really remember it, but I know that I was super small because in the nativity scene, I know that was probably one of the first times I was ever on stage.
You were in the nativity scene?
Uh-huh.
What did you play? Were you like
The baby.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you could be one of the wise men or something.
No.
No. You got to play the
brothers do
baby?
that. Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
The youngest person in the Hughes family always does it, so whether they're a girl or a boy, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
No one can tell.
Well, I think some people can tell, but not in the audience probably.
No, because they can't even see them up close.
Yeah, right. And the audiences love you kids, don't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And is it pretty cool having people clap and cheer for you when you're 11-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's pretty neat. Do you know what you'd like to do when you grow up?
Yes, I
Okay.
want to perform, and I'm going to homeschool my kids because I don't really I want them all to learn from me, and so I'm going to also take classes to teach them too.
You know what? That is amazing, because that's what we're going to do with our kids too. We want them to learn at home, and we think that's the best. So I think that's very cool that you want to do that. And it's pretty neat being homeschooled, right? All you kids get together and do it in one class, or how do you do it?
We do it in several different ages and like the sections, the levels we're at. Like we have one class that's Jingle School. It's like 3 and up, and then there are 2 sections of that class where one's like it's like 5 or 6 and up, and the other one's 3 to 5 or 6. I don't even remember.
Yeah, again, numbers. Yeah. Okay, well, that's really neat. I think that's very admirable that you want to do that. Well, thank you very much for talking with us. What advice would you give kids that would like to be performers? Do you have any advice?
No.
None?
Nope.
Do you think they should maybe practice and
Yes.
work hard and
Yes.
learn the difference between 11 and 12? Are you a loud one in the show?
Mm-hmm.
You are? What's your name?
Julia.
Julia. And where are you from? Or where you're from? I know where you're from. You're from Branson, right?
Right, of course.
I know.
That is funny.
I'm used to asking people that on the show that I do. How old are you?
6.
6? Wow, you look big for 6. And you're very outgoing. You've been smiling the whole time that I've been here. Yeah? Are you a happy person?
Yeah.
All the time? What makes you the happiest?
Well, when someone makes up a song for me to sing, I'm very happy because I love to sing.
Really? Do you have a song that you can make up?
Well, actually, I have lots of songs that I already made up.
Really? What are they about?
Well, I can name, if I sing the song, then you'll maybe figure it out.
Okay, you want to sing a little tiny bit? Go ahead.
I only need this microphone since I have a high voice, right?
You want what? You want to do what?
I have a high voice, so do I even need this microphone?
You do need the microphone, yeah, even though you have a high voice. So, what can you sing for me? Do you have a favorite song? I see you have a My Little Pony in your hair. I love My Little Pony. Do you watch it? Yeah. So how old did you say you were?
6.
6 years old. You're 6 years old, and you're a superstar, aren't you?
Superstar?
Are you a star in the show?
Well, kinda.
Yeah. Is it cool being in the show up on stage? Yeah. Do you like it? Do you wave to the people and sing and make them happy? Yeah. What's your favorite part of being on the stage?
Well, let me think.
Okay, you think about it.
After the show, playing on the stage.
What's that?
After the show, playing on the stage.
After the show, playing on the stage is your that's my favorite part of being in a show too. Yeah, they let you play all over the place.
Yeah, but when I want to play in the audience seats, when there's still some persons from that are watching the show still in the audience.
Yeah. You're not allowed to play in the seats, probably, right?
We are all, but only when all the persons that watch the show are already out.
Right. Do you get a lot of persons that watch the show? Yeah, that's pretty neat. So what would you like to be when you grow up? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to make lots of movies.
Yeah?
With some people.
You want to be an actress?
And also,
when I make some movies, and then when I make enough movies, then maybe I'll like build a little store, like a movie store, and maybe I'll just sell all my movies I made.
Yeah? What kind of movies do you want to make? What would you like to be in the movie? If you could be anything in a movie, what would you like to be?
Well, I don't know yet because I don't think I will think of it yet because I have lots of time to think of it if I think of it right now, but I think it'll take me too long, like take the whole day to think of it.
To think about it? What's your favorite kind of movie to watch? Do you like princess movies? Do you like superheroes? You could be a scientist, you could be an astronaut, you could be president. What would you like to be in a movie? You don't know? What do you do with make-believe? What do you pretend?
Well, I sometimes imagine like me in like this candy land, like that's made of candy.
Wow! Like in Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? You don't know that? Everything's made out of candy. They can eat anything they want. They can eat the trees and the grass and everything. Would that be awesome? Yeah. All right. Well, you tell all the kids to be happy out there and to be good. And what do you want to tell the kids that are watching us on the TV right now? Right there. They're watching you. Say bye to the kids.
Bye.
Bye, kids. See ya. Thank you for talking with me.
You're welcome.
I could talk with you all day. Hi, this is Christopher James again with my best friend, Xander. Wave to the people, Xander. Xander and I are going to show you a magic trick that normally you would do with adults, but my best friend and I thought we could teach all of you. It uses a deck of cards, and you will convince people that they have secret powers. What you do is you explain to them. You're going to have them point at a card. Don't touch it. You say you don't want to ruin the magic. You're just going to point at it. You spread cards out on the table, and you tell them to take their finger and point to the most popular card in the deck, the Ace of Spades. Take your finger and point to one of the cards, Xander. Which card do you think is the Ace of Spades? Go ahead, point to one. That one? Okay. You say to a second person, or you can use the same one if you want. You say, now remember, he picked the Ace of Spades. Now we're going to pick another card. We're going to pick the 7 of clubs, lucky number 7. Point to a different card, Xander. Which one? This one here. And you say one more. We're going to go with 8. 8 was when I started to learn how to do magic. And so we're going to go with the 8 of spades. Point to one more card, Xander. So we had the Ace of Spades, the 7 of clubs, the 8 of spades, and we'll go with a card that comes up a lot for me, the 4, because that's how old you are, right? The 4, let's just do 4 of spades. So I pick the 4 of spades. You then ask your volunteers, do you remember all the cards that I asked you to point at? If you use 4 people, it works better. They'll say the Ace of Spades was the first one, then was the 7 of clubs, the 8 of spades, and we ended with a 4 for Xander, 4 of spades. Xander was able to find all of the cards just using his mind and pointing. Isn't that amazing? Here is the secret to making your friends think that they have the power to find cards that you are merely mentioning the name of, and they can't even see them. The number 1 secret is that we're using our one-ahead principle again, where we know what's going to happen before they do. What you do is you simply peek at the bottom of the cards. You can have them shuffle them, and you kind of peek at it when you're holding them. I saw in the demonstration with Xander that we had the Ace of Spades. So when I drop the cards on the table, I keep track of that Ace of Spades right there. Now, like I said, normally I do this with 3 or 4 people, and I'll ask them to hold out their finger and point to a card. I simply name the card that I know the location of. the ace of spades. I say, will you please point to the ace of spades? They point to any card. We then pick it up and I peek at that card. I peek secretly and see that it's the 7 of diamonds. I don't let anybody else see that. I say, remember the ace of spades. Second person, you're going to point to the 7 of diamonds. They point to any card. I do the same thing. Peeking, I say, point to the ace of clubs. They point to another card. I pick it up and say, now I'm going to pick my favorite card. You just make up a story. I made up the 4 for Xander's age. I say, we're going to pick an 8 because that's how old I was when I learned how to do this trick. We're going to find the 8 of hearts. When they get to the final card, when you're ready to wrap up the trick, you simply pick up that ace of spades. You know where it is. You placed it there and put it on the top. You then ask them one at a time, what were the cards that I had you point at? They'll say the ace of spades. They will say the 7 of diamonds, the ace of clubs, the 8 of hearts. If you do this right, they'll think that they actually pointed at the card. I'll be honest. A little boy showed me this trick one time at one of my magic shops. I had no idea how he was doing it at first. It took me a long time to figure it out. He had to explain it to me. There I was standing there having a little boy that was probably 9 or 10 years old teach me how to do this trick that fooled me 2 or 3 times. Now I use it all the time because you can use any cards. So once people learn that you can do magic tricks, they will ask you to perform a magic trick everywhere you go. It happens a lot. They'll often come up to you with a deck of cards and say, show me a trick. Well, this is perfect because you can use just a regular deck of cards and all you need to do is know where that bottom card is and what it was. Drop it down, keep track of it, go through. Now, you don't have to do 4 cards like I did. You can do 2. You can do 1. You can have them point at 1, then you name 1. You can do as many or as little as you want. Sometimes people ask me, what if they pointed to that ace of spades on the first try or the second try or the third try? Then you're set. You just stop the trick right there. You bring it up, you look, they got the ace of spades, for example, and you just lay them down, ask them to name their cards. You got it. You didn't have to continue anymore. And of course, it doesn't always have to be the ace of spades. It's going to depend on what the bottom card is. A little bit of practice, you can fool your friends and make them think that you have given them the power of finding any card that you name. It's a fun little magic trick that you can do anywhere. I like those kinds of tricks because it's impromptu. That's what that's called. And you can perform anywhere you want. So have fun with my telepathic cards. Telepathic cards.